Hey, Pops.
Hello, you're saying what, Pops?
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, Pops.
This is Pops, yeah?
It's Barry Johnson. You're as late as usual.
Hey. There goes Barry Johnson. All right.
Yeah, you're as late as usual, Pops.
I got to turn around.
This is Mike Fieldsky. I'm here too.
We should pass it.
Okay, so I'll turn this around this way.
Deb, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Hey.
Hello.
This is not. Hello? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, but that.
Testing 1, 2, 3. When everybody's quiet, I may hear me. Ain't working. Microphone's working, but people aren't listening. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, man. I thought that we start praying. Anyway, hey, thank you for coming tonight. Welcome to San Diego Country Club, our Roman Catholic High School gathering. Real happy that tonight we have 10 classes from Roman Catholic. The reason we're getting together is that the class of 1961 is celebrating their 60th reunion. And we have 22 guys from that class here tonight. We had 26 a couple of days ago. I don't know where the other 4 went, but it's great to have my classmates back, and then all the other classes that support us. Good friends, known them over the years, and just I hope everybody feels welcome here tonight and enjoys itself. So I want to do a handoff to our president, Father Baumgart, who will be leaving us in a little while, and then Adam Gall is still staying with us. There you go. Adam will stay with us for the rest of the night and help do a few things. So once again, welcome. And Father, would you?
First and foremost, we give a round of applause for Tom and all his efforts. We're actually, as you may know, in mission advancement. Alumni office, we're down a position because when the COVID hit, the special events position, we had a position dedicated. And so it's more impressive Tom's work, working with me. We're actually a little short-handed in that department. But now that our reunions and our events are a thing again, we'll be looking to get that back up. But I want to thank everyone for being here tonight. My name is Adam Gall, class of 2008. I met a lot of you on the Zoom call last month, and we really appreciate your presence here tonight. You saw a letter from Tom on your seats, given that the G Fund, G was a classmate of the 1961 group. Any of the donations from this reunion and gathering will go towards that fund with Joe Boyle, who's also here, partners with his father, which goes back and helps our young men enroll in the tuition system. And it's crucial and it's critical and it's greatly appreciated. So we appreciate any consideration of that. Also, if you're on tonight, $5 for ticket members. Around the line for that. But more importantly, great to meet all of you. Being back around everyone, being able to meet more people. We're here at Roman for you. You know, just email, a phone call for anyone that's out of the not in the area that's here for this week and you'd like to come down to campus, because it's 3 buildings now. It's not just Broad Line. We have 3 buildings. So we'd love to have you come down and visit, coordinate a tour. You're always welcome. Roman will always be your home. So please always feel free to reach out to me. Or give us the office, come down, and then obviously all the other events that we have going on. We have yearbooks, other information in the office here as well. And like Tom said, I'll be here all night, so looking forward to it. And without further ado, I'll turn it over to Father Bongard to lead us in grace, say some remarks, and then we get to eat.
Thank you, Adam. Thank you, Adam. Quickly, I know that this has been a crazy year for all of us with this COVID situation. I just want to give you a little snapshot of what we had to do, a little bit different from what you guys had at one time when you were there as students. Last summer, we kind of figured when we're still in that pandemic era that we were probably going to have a difficult year academically. So what we did was we had installed in all of our classrooms cameras and microphones. And then when the city regulations came out for COVID, we actually went into a hybrid model, which means we split our student body in half. So half the students were on site one day and the other half were at home, and then it switched to the second day. But the students that were at home had to be in uniform at their desk with the camera on. And I can't say how many kids. Teachers had to get used to this because they're saying, like, you're late for class, but Chris is in his living room, you know, but he was still late, got marked late, he was out, his time wasn't on, he got written up for that too. So kids actually got the nerves being at home. But yeah, we don't use books anymore. It's all online now. Come on, you're dating yourself. You're dating yourself. That's right. Because they have actually, so that's what we were able to do to kind of navigate through this. And without a doubt, our teachers have been retooled very quickly. But we really did feel it was so critical to get guys in school, in class, in the classrooms to learn. Because you know, you cannot learn without a teacher for the classroom. That's the bottom line. So we kind of made the best of it. We kind of brought this in. We had graduation last week. And they were obviously very excited. We had in-person graduation, which were not last year. So there's a couple of historical pieces. You know, the class of 1919, because of the Spanish epidemic, did not have graduation. The class of 2020 did not have graduation. So in our history of our school, there's 2 classes that did not have the ability to actually have a graduation ceremony. We actually invited all the graduates, the class of 2020 back yesterday. And we had a nice big ceremony for them. They brought their yearbooks to sign, all that kind of stuff, which they lost out last year. Because it's really important that those seminal events of senior year, which they missed, we're able to invite them back to Broad and Vine to at least experience their classmates. They left March a year ago and never saw each other since because of all the quarantines and things of that sort. 2 real quick stories. I don't want to hold you up today because I think it kind of shows the fabric of where we are. We had this past April our ring mass. One of our beautiful traditions is we ask the young men if they have anybody in their family who was a graduate, an uncle, brother, father, whoever, to bring them to the mass, and then they escort the young man up to receive their ring. And because of the pandemic, we'd only give 2 tickets each family this year. So this one young man did not bring his dad, but he brought his grandfather, who was in the class of 1943. Wow. And he was proud as all get out. Afterwards, he walked up with his grandson to receive his school ring. And so after I'm talking to him, and he showed he had it on. He had his ring on. He said, I have this ring. There you go. He said, this ring went with me all through the Pacific. He said, I can tell you, Father, he said, it's just stone cracked. He said, but there's a lifetime warranty. So he said, I called it. It was Balfour, I think. He said, I sent it back and they replaced the ring. They replaced the stone. I said, there you go. I worked through all the class. And of course, if you get a chance to see our graduation ceremony, you were able to honor one of our World War II veterans. He was from the class of 1945. He left Roman in December of 44, his senior year. He joined the Army Air Corps. He flew missions over Germany, and his biggest regret was the fact he was not able to be with his class for the graduation ceremony. So we invited him back this year. We presented him with an honorary diploma, and it was really an emotional event for him. As I kind of joke around so often, once you drink the Kool-Aid of Roman, you're done for life.
That's right.
You're done, which is certainly shown. Here's guys from class from years and years ago. But I think it's important for you guys to know that the students we have today are just as passionate and committed and love broad and wide as much as the time when you were there. All the convincing and stories you're telling today, these guys are making those memories today. And we're so excited because we would not be able to do this today if it wasn't for the support we're getting from classes before. It is really, really critical. As I'm sure in your time, probably tuition was very minimal, if anything at all. It's close to $10,000 right now. So it's really hard for many of our families, but the support we get from so many alumni who are committed to keeping our mission going and helping the young men today. And we're very, very grateful on behalf of them for the support you get from you. So I want to thank you and congratulate everyone here on your anniversary, getting to be able together. Hopefully you had a chance to see some classmates and recognize them anyway without masks on, something is a nice thing. And what I'd like to do right now, if I can, is just lead everyone in grace before meals. All right, in the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit, amen. Heavenly Father, with grateful hearts we gather in your name. We call to mind, first of all, those classmates of ours who are no longer with us, who have left this world and hopefully are in your kingdom. The grace they were to others, the blessing they were, the memories we share with them. May they receive the rewards for a good life. But we're also grateful for the people who've gathered here today, for Roman Catholic High School, for our faculties, for our administration, for all those who helped to form us in the gospel values of life, of freedom, of joy, of compassion, and love. Continue to pour out your blessings upon these men, their families. Continue to draw us closer to your love. Lord, we ask you to bless the fruit of sharing and ever mindful of those who are less fortunate than ourselves. For we ask all these things through Christ our Lord. Amen. And the Father, Son, the Holy Spirit. Amen. Thank you, everyone, and God bless.
You're on camera. Is it still showing? Huh? Yep, yeah.
Do you have like a stand or something?
I'm gonna hold it so don't worry. No,
That's just that's not enjoyment.
I'm enjoying it.
I was thinking of if we can.
We're still recording it. There's one I'll go around the table, and then everybody can wait. When I go, sure, when I go around the table, anybody can say anything at the table they want.
Yeah, but you would be careful not what you're talking about, because everybody can hear it.
I do what now?
You would be careful not what you're talking about, because everybody can hear it. Before they get your food, you're not going to be talking about anybody the food out.
I'm going around the table now. Yes, I want to do that. Say something because this is being recorded, and I'm going to make sure it's uploaded on YouTube so that y'all can have it. So this is being recorded live on Zoom. So if you guys, it triggers with your voice. So if you say something, you'll be on it.
Class of 61.
You're on camera. This is being recorded on Zoom Live, and I'm going to have it uploaded to YouTube so everybody can get a copy. It's going to be recorded. So if you want to say anything, anybody, Barry Johnson's watching right now. I'm Gina's Lloyd's brother. We'll remember him forever. God bless you. I got a donation for you, brother. Before you leave, I got a check. This is being recorded by Zoom Live, so some of the classmates who couldn't make it, they're watching.
Hey, Barry.
Yes.
Bob, Deep Prospero. Can
How
you see
you
my
doing,
picture?
Bob?
This
Good.
is being
Can you see my-
recorded by on Zoom.
Can you see my
Live.
face?
Barry
No, I
Johnson
can't.
and some of the other
All right.
classmates
Well, I'm
who
not
couldn't
sure
make
what
it
to
are
do then to
watching.
get the. I just found out the mute was on.
There should be a little icon at the bottom saying video.
What are you doing?
Which one?
There you go.
I'm not a computer guy.
Yeah, there you are. You're on.
Oh,
Bob.
you're taking
You're on.
No,
Did
this is
something
being
wrong.
recorded live,
There you are.
and I'm going to upload it on YouTube. So if you want to say
I thought I
something,
broke it.
Yeah. You look the same.
How's the weather in California?
this is being recorded live on Zoom. For some of the classmates that could not make it, if you want to wave and say hello, and you'll be able to get it on Barry Johnson's over
How you doing?
there. See, Barry Johnson there. Barry Johnson's
How you doing, Norm?
now on Zoom.
Hey, Ace. How you doing?
He wanted to meet her. Recorded now on Zoom.
Good to see you.
You want to say anything to everyone?
This was your award.
Oh, thank you.
You didn't get it.
Bob Evans?
I want you $50 now.
It's great to see you.
Baby. You pictured Bob Evans in the back.
Yeah, I remember Bob.
So when the time comes, I'll have my son hold it. That's his recording.
Yeah, Norm.
This is my daughter, Cheryl. This is my wife, Janie, and this is my son, Claremont.
Nice to see you.
That's Barry Johnson. That's Barry.
Yeah. It's good to see you, Pops.
They got an award for you coming up, so I'm going to make sure that we get it recorded for you. How's things in
Okay.
San Diego?
Yep. Yeah, my knee is bad. It's been locking on me.
Okay. So Pops? Pops? Okay. Trying to tell him that his camera is a bit like he's moving too fast.
Did
And
you have the beef
he's late
chicken or
for his
fish?
camera a little bit.
I had to be.
Beef?
I'm going to have a big muscle by the time we get to- But I'm going to set this down. You can still record it. I'm trying to think if I can pop this up somewhere. You know what I could probably do? I could probably get my laptop, set it on. Sure. Can I set this down? Can you shut it down? Can you shut it off? Well, I'm gonna have, I'll wait till Claremont gets back. I'll have a whole. Where do you go? The bathroom. That's a good idea. I'm sitting over here, sure. Just have a whole room. Miss, could you do me a favor? Yeah. Just hold that, just like this, right there, like where my hands at. Like this. Just for a minute.
If you could, oh, the laptop would be perfect. The laptop. Oh, yes. Awesome. Yep, there you go. I think it's on that thing. So it'll have a higher.
Put it right here.
Yep. You mind holding it?
I'll hold it. Thank you. Oh, it did? Okay. Because that's not sturdy enough. So you might need a bag or something. I think that's not sturdy enough to hold. Would it be good enough to hold it?
So it go like this.
To the top.
Let's show it. Let's show it.
That's good. All right. Speaking. So, chocolate.
Did she take your guys' order already? For the vegetables, don't recognize.
How's it been going, good? How's it going now? That's my question.
Okay, sit outside. Oh, I lost it.
The whole time. Pop, you see that picture, Charlie?
Hey, Barry. Barry, can you hear me?
Yeah, Bob.
Yeah, I got my daughter's coming in next week from Oceanside.
Oh,
Well,
yeah?
I told you she lived in Oceanside.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, she's coming in for 2 weeks. So
Yeah, I mentioned, how often do you get out here?
my wife goes out a lot more because my granddaughter is like 3 and she has cerebral palsy, and
Yeah.
she needs a lot of help out there. So it's
Yeah.
more my wife than myself. I go maybe twice a year. My wife maybe 7, 8 times a year. But
Yeah.
it's,
Oh, wow.
she needs help out there. So
Yeah, no, I agree.
so,
It's a lot cooler out here, Bob.
it's what?
It's a lot cooler out here.
Oh, here at night. It goes in the
Is
40s
it?
here where I'm at. I'm in Park City.
Oh, yeah. Whoa.
I'm in Park City, Utah. So
Very nice.
it's nice and cool at night. You don't need air conditioning. Yes.
That's a
I know
great
my
area.
daughter, sometimes she has air conditioning on. She has central air. She puts it on, but
Oh, wow. No, that's a great area, Park City.
oh, you couldn't. I just lucked out. But 17, 18 years ago. Homes here are unbelievable.
I know.
I think they're starting around 2 million. They start at. I just lucked out years, about 18 years ago, and buying a condo. So it's all about luck, I guess.
What made you decide to move there?
Well, Tommy Labriola. You know Tommy. graduated. All right. He's good friends with my wife, myself, and I was retired and wasn't doing anything. My wife was still working. So she said, why don't you go out and visit Tommy in Washington State? He lives in Washington State.
Yeah.
So I said, how about if I go? A friend of mine has a rental agency in Park City, Utah. Why don't we stop there for a little while? So I did. Rented a condo for the season. My wife come out, like for the friend of mine, the mountain was selling his real dirt cheap. So I jumped on it. That was it. Then my daughter, she decided to come out here. She loved it out here. Came out, met a guy. He's from Salt Lake City. And, we got married. So at that point, I knew my wife was coming out.
Yeah.
So we love it out here, though. The weather, everything about it here. And it's reasonable to live here, cheaper than Philly, except for the homes. So, like I said, I just lucked out.
That's a great place. That's a great investment too.
Well, I think I got about I had a smaller condo, like 1,000 square feet.
Yeah.
When I knew my wife was coming out, I bought a bigger one from a friend of mine and swapped them out. So I don't have much invested at all in it. So I just lucked out. So I know I couldn't afford it here.
Oh no, yeah. Well, I mean, Park City. My God, dude, that's.
We're waiting for the concerts start this week. They have free concerts on the mountain 3 or 4 times a week. We do that in the summer. We do a little biking, but I do a lot of skiing. My wife doesn't do that.
Yeah, my son comes out there skiing.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah.
But it was crowded this year. You know the virus. I work on a mountain one day a week. Sorry.
Yeah.
And they give me a pass and some benefits, but this year you had to make reservations. Skiing.
It's amazing.
Allowed so many people on the mountain. Okay.
Yeah.
But if you worked there, you didn't have to do that. So I jumped on that. So.
Oh yeah.
Well, either stay home or ski. Don't talk to my wife, argue, go skiing. I go skiing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, it's. I don't blame you.
You have to get out.
Yeah, that's great for something to do.
I know my knee's been bothering me for a while. It needs a replacement. Yours needs a replacement?
Yeah, that's what they're telling me. I made all of the reservations to fly into Philly.
Yeah.
And my knee locked on me about 3 weeks ago, and it just got worse. So of course you have to go see a surgeon.
Correct.
But he only knows one thing to do.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying now is physical therapy, but to be honest, I can't walk more than a block before the block's on me.
Well, that's telling you right there what you got to do.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. In fact, he told me, you'll let him know when I need it.
I know my wife had a hip problem a few years ago.
Yeah.
And she went through therapy. Then he was going to give her a needle, a shot in the hip. And she asked the doctor how long does it last. He said about 6 weeks. And I said, Chris, why would you get the shot? If it's only going to last 6 weeks, it's going to come back.
That's right.
And it lasted 2 or 3 days. So she finally had it operated on, and best thing she ever did, she says.
Yeah, the hip's a little easier. The knee is. I think
in fact, the doctor, he learned at Jeff.
Oh, wow.
So Jeff.
No kidding.
The knee, I was looking into a little. Do they have partial replacements?
Yeah.
But they don't like to do that, I think. They don't want to do that until they get in here and see what they have.
That it almost always ends up total knee replacement.
Right. So mine isn't nearly as bad as yours. I hear a lot of clicking in it. Yeah. I just drove back from Philly to out here.
No kidding.
My problem was going from gas to brake.
Yeah.
And I really felt it. We're in my recliner, I feel the clicking. But I don't feel it's bad enough to get done.
Yeah, I think it's the same here. I was told about a year ago, and I keep delaying it. But the problem with it, Bob, is it goes out at the worst times.
Right. Okay.
You just don't know, and it's the pain isn't bad. It's the fact that it locks on me.
Right.
So, I mean,
Does your leg go bull-legged a little?
yeah, oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I effectively have to limp
Yep.
when it hits
I know a
me.
friend of mine was like that, and he
Yeah.
had both knees replaced, and he walked straight as an arrow.
I know, in fact, most of my friends have had their knees replaced. And one is no pain.
Right.
Two is you don't have to worry about it anymore.
Right. And the technology is getting better. I even talked to a friend of mine, who's a knee surgeon, and I was talking, he said what they're doing now with the plasma they put in there or whatever they do in your knee, it only lasts a year or two, but right now it's getting better and better.
Yeah.
So you should look into that if you want, but I don't want to put a Band-Aid on something. You know what I'm saying?
No, in fact, here I talked with the doctor. The titanium one's 10 to 15 years.
Okay.
I told him if I'm old enough to get a second one, I'll get a second one. That's for
Don't
sure.
worry about it then.
That's right. But I think this will be the only one.
Right. And a lot of people do both knees, and and the big thing is the weight.
Yeah.
I don't know, are you in shape and thin? I remember you in school walking around with your books in your hands, and not pretty thin, right?
Yeah, I'm still thin.
Right. Well, if you're still in shape, you should be all right.
Yeah, no, I do that. But,
Yeah.
I'll tell you, I used to ski, but taking the risk when you have a bad knee.
Like, you're right. If it was fixed or something, but I do
where
it
you
because-
live. Yeah, but where you live, you don't ski. It's a beautiful area.
I just do it to go out and meet a lot of people. I know a lot of people here now, and everything works off the mountain here. Friends and all.
Do you drive to Oceanside or fly?
I usually drive.
How long does it take?
About 11 hours.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
It's not bad at all until you hit California.
Yeah.
Then it says Oceanside, you're in traffic, Oceanside, 45 miles away. I said,
You're right. You don't live here unless you're retired.
correct, right, yeah.
I mean, to go to work, an example, Los Angeles is about 130 miles away.
Yeah.
Every time we go, about half the time, we turn around and come back. I mean, it is. I mean, it's ridiculous. And it's about Oceanside. Where it happens.
I'll tell you what, I'm getting, when you get older, I just change cars because I don't like to drive anymore. Like at night, I don't want to drive at all.
Oh, you're right. I mean, we're in the same boat, Rob.
Everybody is, yeah. But I found out, I just switched cars. I was looking for a car. My wife has the blind spot monitoring on the side mirrors, and I didn't have it. And what a difference. I finally got a car, SUV, of course.
Yeah.
And it's perfect. You need that now.
That's what I drive, an SUV.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I wouldn't drive anything else.
Out here, though, I mean, it is the traffic. The weather's spectacular. Traffic. I mean, I had to drive up to physical therapy this morning, and because the U.S. Open is at Torrey Pines,
yeah,
a half-hour drive became something like an hour and 10 minutes.
Yeah.
It's only 30 miles away.
Yeah, right. You're correct. I know my daughter, I was there 2 years ago. She had to get a back operated.
Yeah.
She had to get it done down in San Diego.
Yeah.
And going back and forth.
Yeah.
I think it was 38 miles or something.
Yep. But it's brutal. It's through the heart of traffic. I mean, it really is.
Well, let me tell you this. My wife flew there, and we used to get Uber, from the airport.
Whoa.
Well, I paid $50. It was up to $300.
Yeah.
So my son-in-law came and picked her up. $300.
Yeah, what they do is they do this spike pricing. If she comes in near rush hour, it can triple.
Oh, that's what happened exactly. Yeah.
We use it a lot.
Yeah.
It's great to talk to you, man. It's been a long time.
What's that?
It's been a long time.
For us?
I haven't seen you since high school.
Truth of the matter is, when I got out of high school, I didn't see many guys. You'll see Butch Weldy there and Harry Lee.
Yep, I remember him.
Well, we used to hang around together a lot.
Yep.
And, you know, everybody moves apart. I was in St. Stephen's Parish, around Broad Hunting Park I lived.
Right.
And you separate, you know?
Yeah.
Even so now, you like to keep in touch. I always liked Roman. I have a brother wouldn't do anything with Roman, you know. He graduated in '64, but I always like to keep my hands in stuff.
Yeah.
Time just went by, and you don't think of it really sometimes, you know. And that's what happened to me too.
Yeah, well, you know, we start going our separate ways because you have to make a living.
Right,
and
everybody's
raise a
different
family.
lives. Yeah.
In
Well, you went.
fact, the only person I've seen since high school is Ace McCann, and I've seen Norman Brickhouse. That's about it.
Yeah, I really haven't seen anybody like Tommy Labriola. He's pretty good friends. He's friends with my wife too. Not too many. Like I said, everybody was in different parishes there.
That's right.
From all over. And I was in St. Stephen's, and guys, they moved down the shore, a lot of them, stuff like that. But I did see a few. I was in the fire department. I did see a few there. Larry Brady.
Yep.
Wow. Larry was in the fire department. Bobby Dawn. Bobby just died, I think. You know. Larry died when he was about 45.
Well, you know, there were a lot in the police department.
Yeah. Wasn't Norman in the police department?
Yeah, he's in. Now, Jim Andrews, is he still around?
I haven't seen him. I haven't seen him in years. We used to be friendly too, and I know he moved up Somerton area, and he was involved in their little league sports up there for a long while.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think he was a cop. Yeah, and Billy Wynn.
Yeah,
I think Billy Wynn's a cop.
Yeah,
he was. He was supposed to be at the meeting there tonight, I think.
Yeah, I know. I really wanted to get there.
Well, I know I couldn't. I was in Philly when we had the first one. Back in June, May. I was in Philly visiting. I can't keep going back and forth, you know, because I have to be here, you know, especially when my wife's not here. So,
but I agree. Well, you know, I'm the only one who left Philly.
What's that?
I'm the only one in my family ever to leave Philadelphia.
I am too.
Yeah, they're still there.
Yeah.
Keep asking when am I coming home.
But it's the jet age today too, Barry.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing. So I know I'll never drive again in this country.
Oh no. I did that. I did that twice. I'll never do that again.
I had to bring stuff back to my son in Philly. That's the only reason I drove. So and I would never do it again.
And do you get down to Salt Lake much?
Oh yeah. Where I'm at 80s right here. I can see 80 from where I live.
That's right.
Airport's 28 minutes away.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And Salt Lake itself, it's 15. The bottom of the mountain's 15 minutes away.
Yeah.
So we go there maybe once a week. We do a list of errands. We don't go down there, you know, just to go down there. We do, you know, we get a bunch of errands to do. We make a list and do what we have to do.
Right.
Well, Salt Lake's a nice city too.
Oh, it's a very nice city. Now, Bob, how big is Park City year round?
I'm not sure. I thought it was around 15,000. But the way people are moving in, it's a lot of people from California coming back.
Oh yeah, I mean, well, obviously the taxes here.
Yeah, the tax issue. New Yorkers are coming in. But they find out with the virus, they could work anywhere.
Oh yeah.
So why would they want to live in New York? Come here. What happened this year was with the virus. We had people coming here and rented places for the whole season. They ski during the day, and then they work. So they come in like December, January, February, March,
Yeah.
then go back where they live. They rent a place here, and they play, and they work.
Hey, in New York, condos are about 70% of what they were prior to the pandemic.
Right. Yeah. Yep.
I mean,
Commercial's going to take a hit. Yep.
right. Oh, yeah.
My son lives in Larchmont,
Yeah.
and he just started going back to the office,
Yeah.
and his wife too. So they live. It's about 20 minutes up, I think, from New York City, 25, something like that, by train.
It's a nice area.
But
Larchmont.
it's a nice area. You want taxes? You want taxes? I think he's got a smaller home, and his taxes are $20,000 a year.
Yeah.
Some are 50 and 75,000 a year just for taxes.
Oh, yeah.
And they say it's because of the schools.
Yep.
The
Right.
schools are good, and what happens is when kids get out of school, they move.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
I mean, that's true. My daughter moved to Hawaii. My son is in London, and I don't think either one's going to come back.
I'm sorry, I'll take that last part.
None of them are going to come back. I mean,
Yeah. I'm trying to get a vacation, get my wife to go on vacation somewhere, because we were stuck going to California. Plus, we had a dog. We couldn't leave the dog with anybody. We couldn't put him in a kennel. So we were really curtailed. So now we had to put the dog to sleep about 8-9 months ago. Now we got some freedom to do what we want. You know? See what happens.
but that's why we moved into a condo.
That's right.
Yeah, it is. I mean, you can travel. California locked down. Just opened up. We've been locked down for about 6 months.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, here
we did nothing.
But we wanted a condo, which mine's about 1,300 square feet.
Yeah.
But it's laid out nice. Everything about it. Yeah, I got a deck. I'm on a deck now. It's a nice wraparound deck. You know what I mean? And if we have wind or wind on one side, we just move to the other side. Roll around. And my wife loves it here. The weather's fantastic. Except for the snow.
Yeah. You get a lot of it.
Yeah. This year was down, but we averaged around 350. Last year was about 240, 250.
Oh man, that's snow.
It's snow, but Barry, this is what they do. It's their business. You know what I mean? They have to. Everything's clear. If it snows like all night long, 12 o'clock, I'm out going shopping or something. If it snows all night long, you go to the mountains because everybody wants that powder.
Yeah.
And the traffic on the mountains backed up. But they want to skip that powder.
Yeah, my son comes there at least once a year.
For
about a week. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I mean, he loves it there.
Oh, it's a beautiful area. The food you're not used to. Italian food I'm not crazy about here.
You're not crazy about Italian food?
Here.
Oh, yeah.
I found out I know how to get the cheesesteaks straight there though.
Yeah.
I could get the meat, you can't get the rolls. Make things rolls.
Yeah, I know.
It's different. Sure, in California it's the same way.
Yeah.
The food, everybody's used to certain food. A lot of Mexican food there.
Yeah.
Here,
I love Italian food.
oh, I do. In fact, I had a meatball sandwich.
2 restaurants in this city that have decent Italian food. Not
There's a place. I go with my daughter down here. Little Italy or something they have down there.
yeah.
I forget the name of the place.
Hey, ask her what it is. I mean, not because we eat at Bocce's, which is an old town, which is very good. There was one other one. I can't remember the name. It's actually pretty good. Remember, I lived in northern New Jersey for 3 years.
Yeah.
And that was Italian food.
Yeah, I love Italian food.
That was.
Barry, when I used to fly back and forth all the time, he was doing it all the time. What I do, bring old clothes.
Yep.
And time for new clothes when I come back. And my suitcase is full of food.
Yep. I did the same thing.
Yeah, I just brought back like 3 cases of Yingling beer.
Oh yeah.
Yingling beer. She brought roast pork, raviolis you can't get.
No.
Raviolis, scrapple. We bring it all back.
Scrapple, yeah.
3 cases of Yingling though.
Well, that brings back memories.
Yeah, no. I'm not a beer drinker. I'm not a drinker, period. But I like England's for some reason. And they have what's called a black and tan. I love that. I think I had 2 already in 3 weeks.
You know what you can't get out here are the rolls.
Right, that's what I was saying. The rolls.
And the Italian sausage. This isn't the same.
Same thing, yeah. The sausage, I used to bring sausage back too.
Yeah, oh yeah.
But I found a place here that makes it's half decent, so I don't have to bring it back.
You know, the other thing I brought back was the tasty cakes.
No, I don't ever brought that back.
Yeah, I mean, I used to the crimpets, the chocolate cupcakes.
No, that I wasn't worried about. You know, peanut chews. We drove out a few years ago when our neighbors worked at the Goldenbergs it was on a state road.
Yeah.
He gave us a big tub of peanut chews. The little ones. It didn't last the ride home. Didn't last the ride home.
Well, here you can't get cannolis, you can't get manicotti.
Correct.
The good stuff.
Right. Yeah, you're right.
Everybody does ravioli, you know.
Well, they make raviolis here, but they're really small. They're like, I'd say about a third of the size, like a P&S.
That's exactly right.
And all you're eating is dough. All you're eating is dough.
Oh, by the way, I think the place your daughter goes to in Little Italy, I'm trying to think, in Toto or something, they make real pasta.
I'm not sure if it's the right same one, but
one scene, no, that is very good.
Okay.
It really is very good. But I think
know.
the owner's from New York or something.
There's a pizza place at the stadium.
Yeah.
Left field. There's a pizza place or something. He's from Philly, the guy.
Are you serious?
He makes, yeah. I think left field all the way up over there.
Yeah, I know.
And he's from Philadelphia. And I had their pizza's pretty good.
Yeah, I live about a 5-minute Uber drive to the stadium.
My daughter lived right by it. I think the name of it. It was like about 3 blocks away. 3 blocks away.
Wow.
And I went to a few games there.
Yeah.
Wasn't Phillies, but I forget who it was. The stadium's all right. And I remember a couple of years ago, my wife was out there. My daughter and my son-in-law went to the game. And they were playing the Phillies. And I'm watching the game in Philadelphia. All I see is them. Foul ball goes back. All right. A couple of innings later, my brother-in-law apparently got up out of his seat. Another foul ball. It hit his seat. My daughter's went like this. Everybody's calling me. Where is your wife? She's your wife in San Diego. I said, yeah. This here on TV. That was weird. It was twice, like in one night.
It is. Yeah. You know, I am still a Philadelphian, though.
Yeah.
It never leaves.
You always are. You have to be, I think. I go back. I like to go to baseball games.
Yeah.
What I do, right, we buy standing room only. Because I don't like to sit down in 9 innings, maybe in the sun or something. So we stand behind home plate, walk around the first baseline. You know, we do that.
Yeah.
That's what I like doing that. And you see the same people every day. Every time you go to a game, the same people are there. They go, it's cheap enough, I guess. They go to all the games. instead of buying season pass or $60, $70 tickets. When I was in Philly, I did call to go. I think Boston was in Boston or Miami. I don't want to say Miami and Boston, but you had to buy 2 tickets. I didn't want to do that. You know, they didn't have standing room only. And then the Yankees came in. I went online for that. $198 a ticket or something like that. But
It's crazy.
I think it went down the first game. The second game went down because they opened it up. They were selling it at regular price.
Yeah.
So they got you.
Yeah, they do. I mean, well,
You bring your family.
Philly is a pro sports city. It really is.
I buy the MLB network here. I get all the Philly games.
Oh yeah, yeah.
In fact, they're in LA. They're going to San Diego. I know that. I think August. But they're in San Francisco tomorrow.
How are they doing? How are the Phillies doing?
Yeah, mediocre.
Dinner's good. I was getting ready. I thought you'd get ready to talk. We got you.
You have some people on there?
No, no, Barry Johnson.
There's no Tom Moore.
Yeah, a whole group of them there.
Good, good.
And I thought you would get ready.
Hey, Tom.
This is where I'm recording.
Okay, we're going to do a little tribute to our deceased in a couple minutes.
So I got you. Okay, don't worry.
Will they be going around the tables, you know, Barry?
They did that already.
That was fast.
It's going to be doing
I know you. I've been on since 4 o'clock, Bob.
in just a minute. So
4 o'clock.
Yeah.
I put it on 5 here.
I
Okay.
still move this around here. You're going to stick around.
Oh yeah, we're 3 hours behind.
Okay, you couldn't really see them. I was on here
No.
too.
No.
You're 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
Yeah, right.
But I like to see Tony DeStefano and Frankie Dolan. They're supposed to be there. I don't know if you remember them.
I could have seen them. But it was
Yeah, I know. You wouldn't know.
You kidding me, man?
Keep it up.
I know, Christ. They're going around like Ace McCann.
Yeah, I heard you say his name.
Yeah, it was Ace. Ace has put on some weight. I mean, we've changed, man.
Well, I saw him at the last video thing they had. I was there.
Yeah.
Remember seeing Ace there.
Ace was he was a good guy. He's a good guy. He really was.
Yeah. Well, I knew his sister Joni. I knew her. I wonder what happened to her.
I don't
He
know.
had a sister named Joni.
Yeah, I don't know.
Forget he lived in the East
You know,
Roxbury.
the last time I saw Ace, I come back to visit my mother, and I go to the cathedral to mass,
Yeah.
and I see Ace there with a towel. I just couldn't believe it. man.
Got you nervous.
Removing
Ace becoming a
plates
priest.
and they'll be served. And one of the things.
I think he's starting this the talk now.
Hello. Hey guys, can I have your attention for a little bit here? One of the things we want to do tonight, when we graduated, we had 276 classmates. And here we are, very blessed 60 years later, for 22 of us to be here tonight. And we have several other guys that are on our Zoom meeting classmates. So as the night goes on, hopefully you have an opportunity to talk to some of them guys. But I think that one of the things that Chris and I are going to do, we're going to recognize our deceased classmates in the way of a song. And you all have at your table a list of those 81 that passed. And what we're going to do is Chris is going to sing a chorus, very meaningful, thoughtful about our classmates. And in between verses, I'm going to read 7 classmates at a time. And it's the same list that you have. So you guys from 1961, if you want to read out loud with me, that would be great. Or at least think about the names that we're reading. So Chris will start us off.
Almost a dream, and you're fading now, fading away. Almost a dream, just a memory without anywhere to stay.
Roman Alpawicki, Happy Hawk, Donald Benyo, Bobby Bogle, Otho Boykin, Larry Brady, Jeffrey Burr.
You're gone, it's only a dream, just a memory out anywhere to stay.
Michael Chambers, Robert Clark, Billy Connolly, Billy Cohan, Curtis Cressman, Mark D'Angelo, Charles Doshel.
You're gone, only a dream, and it fades now, fading away, just like a dream, like a memory, without anywhere to stay.
Jarslow Dombrowski, James Doherty, Patrick Dwyer, Andrew Flail, Joe Flynn, Charles Forster, Joe Fritz.
And you're gone, only a dream, like a memory, without anywhere to stay.
Joe Fronchek, Bob Gorham, Joe Graff, Michael Goodyear, James Hall, Whitey Hepburn, George Henkel, Bill Hughes.
And you're gone, just like a dream, like a memory, without anywhere to stay.
Ron Yacarelli, Joe Johns, John Kagan, Frank Kearney, Rich Keating, James Keenan, Jimmy Keenan, Steve Kelly, and James Kelly.
And they're gone, just like a dream, and they fade down, fading away, just like a dream, like a memory without anywhere to stay.
John Kozak, Stanley Christopa, Martin Glauber, Tom Leckie, Raymond Link, Levon James, Michael Lynch, Joe Malone.
And their bones only a dream, and they fade down, fading away, just like a dream, like a memory without anywhere
Teddy Mangravy, John Manzo, Rich Martin, Joseph Martinka, Joe McBride, Gene McCoy, Len McCoy.
You're gone, just like a dream. It's fading now, fading away, just like a dream. Like a memory without any word.
Bob McElroy, Jim McGeady, Eddie Minster, Joe Murphy, Vince Muldoon, Patty O'Brien, Daniel O'Malley, John Pierce, Joseph Patron.
You're gone, just like a dream. They're fading now, fading away, just like a dream. Like a memory without any word.
George Petrellis, Tommy Powers, Tommy Quinn, John Racy, Francis Rafter, Danny Ramoldi, Michael Romano, Timmy Ryan.
Just like a dream. And they're fading now, fading away, just like a dream. Like a memory without anywhere.
Michael Scanlon, Bill Small, Harry Smith, Joe Steck, Bob Stroud, Bill Sweeney, John Tarsowitz. John Thornton, Terrence Kennedy, Lenore Wheeler, Joe Whip Whalen, Paul Young, William White.
If everybody would like to sing along, it would be great. You're gone, just like a dream. Fading now, fading away, just like a dream. Like a memory without anywhere. Stay.
Please keep in mind these classmates as they rest in peace and all the great memories that we had with them and with each other. Enjoy your desserts, and Chris got some more entertainment for us. So, thank you.
Amen.
Okay, as we're doing the desserts, Chris suggested, you may remember about 3 or 4 weeks ago, I sent out a couple of links for a few songs. And one of the links was for a song called Don't Let the Old Man In.
It's okay. She said no battery was short.
So here's the story behind Don't Let the Old Man In. I hope some of you guys hit the link. I talked to a couple guys and they said they did and they enjoyed it. But here's the story behind the song. So everybody knows Clint Eastwood, the golfer, and Clint Eastwood, the actor, and golfer. So Clint's a regular at Pebble Beach, and he plays in the Pebble Beach Open all the time, and he's playing with Toby Keith, the country western singer and artist. So Keith, Clint hits the ball, and real good ball, and Toby Keith said, "Great shot, Keith." He turned around and said, "You know, I'm 92 years old now, Toby." And he goes, 92? He goes, "Yeah, 92. He goes, "How do you do it?" He said, "Every morning when I get up, I walk to the front door and I say, I'm not going to let the old man in." So the idea here is that as we go into our little tender ages, that most of us are in here, and
Amen.
we notice an old man outside that door.
That's right.
And if we let him in, we're done. You know, we're just done. So we're going to, Chris is going to sing this song. He asked me to.
Oh, no, not just Chris.
He asked me to join in a little bit. So I didn't have many beers, so I won't sing very well. So I'll tell you, I'm pretty good with a couple of beers. But so what we're going to do now is Chris is going to lead us. Now, there is a chorus here. And I do ask you to take the song to heart and look at the video. I send you the link. I'll send it again. And every once in a while, my wife can attest. I'll be in the den and she'll hear it playing because, you know, I know that guy's there and I know that we can't let him in. So remember that the moral of the story is don't let that old lady in, okay? All right, we'll try it. We'll see what it sounds like.
I'm not willing to do the song unless we get some help here. And I'm from the class of '63, so I'm not involved in this. Don't let the old man.
I wanna live this alone. Don't let it up to him. He's knocking on my door. Can't leave it up to him. Go ahead. I missed this.
Get up and go.
Don't let the old man in. The moons I have lived, my body's weathered and worn. Ask yourself how old would you be? You didn't know the day that you were born. Try to love on your wife and stay close to your friends. Toast each sundown with wine. Don't let the old man. Many years I have lived. My body's withered and Ask yourself, how old would you be if you didn't know the day you were born? Many moons I have lived, my body's weathered and worn. Ask yourself, how old would you be if you didn't know the day you were born? Keep eyes on the hose, and you feel the cold bitter wind. Look out your window and smile. Oh, look out your window and smile. One more time. Don't let the old man.
Don't let you, guess what? Go in the cable already.
Yo.
Your attention. Thanks. Thanks. Is everybody having a good time tonight? Yeah.
Hey, Ace.
Hey, buddy.
How you doing?
How you guys doing?
Good,
I
good.
got
All right.
on Mike now. Huh?
And he's watching their own game.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, he's going to be a priest.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we're gonna just make it real quick, all right? We do have a table back there with the Roman trinkets, and now this father has left, there'll be a few more put back there. We don't know how they came from Roman, but they're here. Okay, before we do that, there's one other thing we gotta talk about, all right? And that is the fact that Pat Dwyer from our class, passed away in Vietnam. He was a Vietnam veteran, and he was killed. At the time, we did not know about it. Most of us were scattered about. We know about it now. It is now 60 years later. We want to remember that, and so his class is donating a brick, which will be put in the school yard with his name on it, and he will be honored at Roman as a result of this class. And we have his picture here. We have a number of them over there, and on the back is his name, which is on a plaque at Roman Catholic High School, and has been there for a good 40 years. All right, honoring Pat. So we finally got around to do that. So that's number one. Number two, we're asking that the alumni of the class of 61 go to the table when we're finished, and they can pick whatever things they want first. simply because it's our night. Now, we do have a couple of other awards. This is a special one where we'll get to in a second. All right? But these are special awards. Where's O'Brien? All right, wonderful guy, great alumni, and he helped us out with the basketball and everything. I go into Roman Catholic's athletic office, and there's a gigantic picture of me. No, his brother. I said, yo, I looked at the AD. I said, listen, I taught you. I gave you a 90. It deserves a 12. Where's my picture? He said, did you ever make all Catholic? I said, no, but he said, you were all Lake McDevitt playground. He said, Jimmy was all city. He played in college. He was all Big Five. He coached in the NBA. He said, that picture's staying there. So if you want to come up over, we got a picture. This is your brother. It should have been me, but it's Roman Catholic High School in the athletic office. And it says, OBU, thanks for your dedication to the class of 61. Thanks a lot. All right. I got a couple of them here given out. This is a nice one. This is the Franny Dolan. It's the Roman run. And it's a picture of a kid who is winning the run and getting an award. All right, Franny stole it afterwards. The kid looked for it in his house. And so we still have a picture, Franny. Thank you. Also at the Roman run, this is the beauty. I love this one. Bobby Cummins is here, right? And a picture of Bobby's wife with a Roman student and another alumni who's here, and it's not Bobby. Bobby, where is Bobby? Here? Relax, pal. Don't worry about it. The guy's a squatter and he's from Fairmount. Check it out. Never be worried. It's Leo. That's not funny, Leo. All right, we're finally going to give this last one out. Now, they call them, they're my little trinkets, and they don't cost much. So now we have to give the award out to class of 1961 most dedicated alumni. So this person is the alumni who, from the class of 61, have submitted the most, and we had to get a trophy. All right, we have limited funds. So limited funds. All right, I went up and I went to Spike's Trophies. They were above my price. I finally went to another place, a little place on Germantown Pike, whatever. And then he said, okay, I don't know if we can go that low. She said, well, how about a discount? I was in a seminary, how about a 10% discount for clever? She said, I'll give you that. I said, well, that's nice. I said, you know, I teach at Roman Catholic High School, and, you know, that's a nonprofit. I'll give you that. I said, I had both knees done. So help me, this trophy costs $9.36. There's the bill. I figure that's about 49 cents each that the alumni owe me. All right, I want that by the end of the night. So we have the award. Now, my trinkets are not worth that much, but there's a value connected to Roman. And that's what this trophy is about. So Richie will give it out. But here's the trophy. However, you see this. This is a little medal. And in 1961, when we graduated, the alumni gave a number of us this medal on a plaque for most valuable in whatever the heck it was. And they had this medal attached to it, which you could not see because it was indented in the award. I finally, by accident, that same night saw a couple of these medals around. Before I go any further, I want to ask Mr. Cummins and Charlie and Norman police officers, if something was taken 60 years ago and its value is there any chance you could be arrested or have a statute of limitation? Well, anyway, that medal, okay, actually came from the bell we found out of the school, which burned.
The dome.
So that medal became very famous. All right, so we have a copy. If I had that copy, I found it. All right, so I attached it here. And even though the award is only $9.38, this medal is 60 years old, and it has Thomas C. Cahill. And on the back, it says, and I will look through and read, assistance here. I will read. And it says 1961, Thomas C. Cahill Alumni Dinner, RCHS alumni. So the alumni of 1961 are giving this medal to someone who is our most valuable. And it says MPT alumnus RCHS. And what's the name? I can't read it. It's not my name. Hold it. Tom Moore.
Yeah.
Thomas Moore.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, appreciate the thought, guys. Listen, this class has all kind of characters. If you didn't notice, we can talk later, right? But it's always great when we get around a bunch of alumni and you got a bunch of your own classmates there. It even gets a little bit greater. So I like to recognize like Tommy Walker, Derry Rooch, Frankie Dolan. I mean, these guys have Tony DeStefano, these guys, Patron, Danny Ramoldi. We had a lot of guys on our committees over the years. Just happened so they all got old, and it was my turn to keep it going this year. So thank you for that. Appreciate it.
My name on the box, I thought I won. All right, thank you very much. Tommy, great job.
So real quick, Adam's going to talk to us a little bit more about a few things, but I was talking to Adam, I was talking to Father, and I said the great thing.
That was great.
I know there's a lot of ladies here tonight from Hallahan, and their school is closing sadly. And Nancy and I had 5 go to Bishop McDevitt. That school's closing. And the great thing about being a Roman alum is that our school is alive.
Yes.
Well, and those kids that are going through these high school years really need our high school. So we have 2 appeals going tonight. We have the Gene McCoy George Boyle Fund, which really allows children to stay in Roman. And then we have our alumni fund, which is headed up by Adam, which I guess Adam, every student gets something right through our alumni. So please, tonight's a good night to give back, and we all get a chance to donate a lot, but I can't think of anything right now tonight more important than giving back to our wonderful school, which we all are the results of our lives have been heavily influenced by that school when we went there, and then the wonderful things it's doing today. So Adam, with that.
Thank you, Tom. And I'll be really brief since I already spoke earlier, but to echo everything that Tom said,
Hey, Barry.
Earlier,
He's my wife, Chris.
$10,000 a year.
Barry, he lives in San Diego.
How are you?
Hi.
Nice to meet you.
It goes a long way. So,
San Diego.
Yeah, nice place.
a couple of things I
We
want to
look
bring
the
up
same. We look,
is we day in the bay.
What's that, Barry?
I said we look the same as we did.
Location, work here in Wild, day in the bay on Saturday.
Too.
So
All
we'll
right.
get everybody down there.
I don't think this will be much longer, Tate.
Hopefully great weather and great weekend for Roman. And then also the communion breakfast, which is now more commonly known as homecoming, the Alumni Memorial Mass Homecoming. It's now held at everything in school. So we no longer go to the cathedral and the Sheraton. We now have everything back home at Broad and Vine. So that's gonna be October 24th this year. October 24th, we have the mass up in the gym.
How you
And then
do?
the rest of the day, we have food and basically one big giant reunion. And class of 61, we definitely want a great representation of the 60th class. And everyone else that's here is along. We always want more people there. It's a great day. The Eagles play Vegas away at 4 o'clock. So don't worry. We make sure of that you won't have to worry about the birds that day. You'll have plenty of time to come down, enjoy your day around, and then go watch the Eagles game. So those are 2 upcoming events that are important for the alumni associations, and we all set. So I'm going to go to the back of the room for next 5 minutes for a last call for the 50-50. And everyone enjoyed their dessert some more. And I guess we'll do a last call for anyone else who wants a 50-50, $5 a ticket. And then I'll come back up, we'll pull a winner, and then yes. And then once we do the after the 50-50, we like to get some photos. So looks like the backdrop of the room is the best thing. So we'll do 61. We'll do 61 first, then we'll fill everybody in from there. We can, if we want to do some separate classes, that works too. I think we have a few different photographers in the room tonight, and I'll be using my phone as well. And it'll be great to get some more group photos. And congrats again on a great reunion, Tom and your committee. Great job. And so we'll do last call for 50-50. Be back in the room, and then we'll set. Correct. Yeah. After we do the last call in about 5 minutes, or however long that everybody wants to buy a ticket, come back up. We'll pull a winner, do the photos. We all set. Thank you.
The picture.
I can't see it either.
It keeps popping.
Yeah, I've lost the picture.
I did too. I just had you and you're on. You're off again.
Yeah. I'll give Claremont, well, I don't know if Claremont has his phone on.
Now you're on. Now Claremont.
I just touch the pops to Claremont to let him know the video's off. It's still recording though, so yeah.
Don't see. Don't see. You see? Where's he at?
Hey, Pops?
Pops?
Hey, Pops, it's Barry.
That's Barry and them on there watching everything y'all are saying and doing.
You know, we've lost the video.
Pops?
and I
Barry
lost the
Johnson,
video.
Michael Bilski.
Pops?
Hey,
I told you they're watching live. Hey, Michael.
yeah, I know, but we lost your video.
Can you see him?
I can't see them.
We can't see you. Your
Oh, wait a
video.
second. Hey,
Call
hey,
Pops right
son.
now.
Where's my son at?
Barry, can you hear me right now?
Yeah,
I'm trying
I
to.
still can't see him.
Pops, Claremont.
Ah,
Battery's about to go 10% left, so it's gonna go.
There it
Oh, here we
goes.
go.
Oops, off again.
there it is.
I'm off.
So is it still filming?
Yes, the
Can we plug it in?
Yeah, we can see you now.
See who that is?
Who's that? Who?
Ask him. You can see.
What's your name, sir?
I can't see who it is. I can't see that well.
I'm Bob D. Prospero.
He can see you. He's looking at you. Tell him who you are.
Christian Sarski.
Zaharsky,
Yeah,
okay.
Barry Johnson. Yeah, Rich.
Who's that down there?
You just can't hear it because the battery's up. But Barry Johnson and them are all on there too.
How you
I have a
doing?
lot of classes with Barry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See, there's Barry right there.
I remember. Yeah, it's good to see you.
He's talking to you.
I can't hear you.
I said it's good to see you.
Long time.
Yeah, it has been. I know. Good.
Yeah,
We've changed.
great to see you.
Same here. Thanks.
Here he is.
Oh, there he is.
Hey, there.
Let's take
there
it
you
where
go.
we can hear it. All right?
Hey,
Can you take
Ace.
it where we can hear it. We're going to take it where we can hear it. Come on, Brick.
How we doing, all right?
Brick house there?
Oh, you got Barry. Hey, Barry.
That's not
Hey, how
Barry.
you doing?
Who's that now? Oh, there he is.
You guys
How's
haven't
that knee
changed.
doing,
huh?
Barry?
How you doing?
We got to take it where we can hear it.
Yeah,
I
take it
can't
up.
hear-
Go ahead.
I think we got to all go over there.
Wherever
Hey,
you need to
Ace.
take
All
it.
right, let me go. Come on, Brick. Yeah,
Hey,
Norman's coming.
You haven't changed, man.
Who hasn't changed?
You. I'm talking
Hey.
about in personality, man.
Did you bring that picture? Or you...
No,
It's all right.
I showed it.
Oh, you... Bar, where are you?
Yeah. Fine. My knee's
There we go,
bad,
there
but
we go.
other than that.
We're going to take it where we can hear you.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I don't know if you saw that thing we got with Bob Evans. Did you
Yeah,
see
I
that?
didn't see it.
All right. I'm going to ask Brick to go get it. Brick, go get that thing from Bob Evans if you don't mind. Yeah, I was down school. All right.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you know, but Bob Evans is retired. All
No,
right.
I didn't. I knew Bob, but I didn't know that.
Yeah, I know. Well, his number's retired. And when they won he won the championship in 47.
Yeah.
They did not win a title till 52 years later, and Bob Evans was dead. But guess what? They took his jersey out on the field after they won the game, and he was at the game. All right. His number
wow.
is now at the clubhouse where they practice football.
Oh, wow.
But somebody knocked it off the wall, and then the thing, one of the glass broke. So now it's back at school.
Yeah.
I saw it, and I said, "Oh man, I got to send a picture of Bob Evans' jersey to Barry."
Yeah.
So I took a picture of it, and I put your name on the top of the picture, and your picture, and it says very simple. Norman's going to go get it. He's going to bring it and show it to you. It simply says, "Thank you, Bob Evans from Dr. Barry Johnson." All right. So, because I figured you would appreciate that, because I know how important Bob was to you.
Oh, yeah.
And,
You know, Ace.
you're going to like that. Norman's going to send it to you.
Okay,
Here's the
I
picture.
appreciate
I don't know
that.
if you can see it.
Oh, yeah, I
There it
can
is.
see it.
41.
Yeah.
Evans. And then it's got your picture. And it says,
Oh,
"Thank
God.
you, Mr. Evans, Dr. Barry Johnson." All right. And it's laminated. It cost me $1.25 to laminate it. And
I'll pay you back, Ace.
You know that.
Yeah.
You know that cheapskate won't fork it over.
I don't know if you. Hey, Ace, can you hear me?
Mo Anderson's here. Mo got Jay Wright for our 25th.
Oh, yeah.
So Jay Wright was there because of Mo Anderson. So we had some Villanova, and I talked to Jay Wright about you that night that he was there, and I talked to him. I got a picture with Jay. A friend of mine John Kelly was a teacher at Villanova and passed away, and I had my picture with Jay holding John's, and we talked about you. So you're finally remembered Villanova. All right,
Jay's a great
So
guy.
here's Norman.
Hey, boy.
Hey, is that you with the tie on, man?
Huh? Yes.
You have a tie on?
Hey, Norm.
Yes. Hey, good buddy. How you feeling?
Good. It's been a while.
Man, it's a lot of us. I thought it was just the ones that was in highlight and yellow. A lot of us are not here no more. A lot of them.
I know.
So Ace said something about, he played with us. I said, no, I don't know how it was, but I said, was playing with us. He's not.
Ace McElroy. Yeah. I said, Ace McElroy. I said, he was on our team. And Norm said, was. The man's ass. I said, Norm, you're cold. Norm, you're cold.
Hey, tell it like it is. I don't want to be on that team no more.
Hey, who tied your tie, man?
I tied it to the shirt, then put the shirt on.
Okay.
I couldn't. The hands. I'm gonna have to get that needle in my hand.
Oh, Bar, I forgot to tell you, on the back of the picture, it has Bob Evans, inductee to the 125 greatest or 125 greatest alumni, and it's got his life story. So that's on the back, buddy. So we're hooking you up, pal.
Ace, I don't know if you know it, but Bob Evans, when my grandmother died, he was the one who took care of the body.
Yeah, we know that.
We know that. You're the one that told me that when you took me to dinner. And let me tell you something. I have, in the class of 61, only one person ever took me to dinner alone, and that was you, pal. So I didn't forget you. Rick out, he wouldn't take you to Dunkin' Donuts for a napkin. Did I tap for no?
Hey, it's great to see you, though, man.
Hey, listen.
It's
great to see you, buddy.
It is.
And you finally remembered here. You know, the thing is, you, unfortunately, I hate to tell you that you're probably our greatest accomplished graduate. You know, that moved me down to 216.
But you actually made the list.
We only had 260 in the class.
Okay.
Oh, man. It's good to see you, though, Bar.
Same here, man. And thanks for putting this on. I wish I was there.
Yeah,
Seriously.
well, you know, we were hoping again, but what can you do? You know
I
what
know.
I'm saying? Here comes Gallagher, another one of the Roxbury guys. Barry Johnson.
Hey, how you doing?
Bobby Gallagher?
It's Gallagher.
Oh, he's alive. Yes. Hey, you're alive. Oh, God.
They're killing, man. They're killing here, Bar.
I know. When you're not there, they dump on you.
Yeah, they do. All right, pal.
Hey,
Thinking of you, and Norman's going to send you that.
Okay.
And I hope you enjoy it because, you know, you told me that whole story and I thought, man, that's Bob Evans all over.
I will,
You know
and
what I
I owe
mean?
you $1.49 for laminating.
I will. I'll give him $1.49.
Yeah, right.
Okay, and I'll
Give me
pay you back.
money
No.
or something.
Okay.
Hey, Ace.
All right.
Ace.
You guys take it easy.
All right, Oak.
Hey, Ace.
Okay, Bear.
Yeah.
Take care. Have a
Hey,
blessed
Ace. You there?
Yeah. It's unreal, boy. Unreal.
Hey, Barry. I got Barry.
Storms here.
Norman.
Huh?
Norman?
Yes.
Is Tony the Stefano around there?
Huh?
Tony the Stefano. Is he around? Is he there, Tony?
Tony DeStefano, is he in here?
Yeah. Who wants it? You want him?
Yeah. I'm going to hunt him down.
Okay.
Well, I haven't seen Tony.
Well, I haven't seen Tony.
Oh.
Yeah.
We used to sit next to each other.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
He's a good guy.
You see him?
How are you? You look down.
540893.
Oh, I'm sorry. No. Somebody wants to talk to you.
Tony, Bob Di Prospero.
No.
Tony,
Oh, Bob Di Prospero.
how you doing, pal?
Bobby D. Oh, Lord, why? Oh.
How you guys doing?
Bobby, we couldn't recognize you. We were in the dark. Yeah. Go outside. Go in that corner.
Boy, it's been a while, Tony. Yeah.
I saw you on the Zoom call.
Oh, did you? Were you there?
I meant to call you. I haven't gotten around to it.
Do you have my number there? Did he give you my number?
Go back to the students' enrollment.
Did he give you my number?
Thank you, everyone.
Wait a minute.
Thank you.
Bob, hold on.
Sure.
Good. What were you saying?
Do you have my number? Get my number off him.
All right. That's what I'll do. Give you a call.
Okay.
Yeah, I often, you're one of the guys I remember more than anybody.
Yeah.
And I'm glad to see you're doing well out there in the country.
It's Utah.
I know.
It's in the mountains here.
Oh, it's nice though. I was there one time, but not.
Oh, it's beautiful.
We were in Las Vegas and I rented a car and drove up and had lunch
Yeah.
in St. Andrews or St. Michael's or something.
The St. George.
St. George, right?
Yeah.
Got it
Look,
half
Vegas is
right.
about 6 hour drive. 6 hour drive.
Oh,
What the? I wish I could have been. I was there in Philly last month. I was there. So.
Wow.
oh, you were?
Yeah. For about 2.5 weeks, we drove back and forth cross country. Like I was
Do you
telling
have
Barry, I'll
children?
never do that again. Huh?
Oh, no, that's a long time.
2100. Is it Butchie there? And Harry? No, Butch Weldy? Butch
Yeah,
Weldy
Butch is here.
and Harry. They're sitting together, I'm sure.
Yeah, you want to see him?
Yeah, seems so.
Yeah, let me do
If you
that.
don't mind.
No, of course not, Bob. I'm so glad you were able to join us. You don't have your
Thank my
flat
wife.
top.
What's
You
that?
don't have your flat top
You like-
anymore. And I
Somebody
don't
else
have
said
my
that.
top.
Tom said that too.
I don't have my top.
You used to always say that.
All right, let me get that. You leaving, Norm?
No,
Is this your phone?
They just told me, get my phone.
Okay.
Do what you got to do.
Whose phone is it?
Barnes and Son.
Oh, okay. Oh, let me get.
Class of 1961.
All right.
We'll do one with just the guys, then we'll do one with the spouses.
Hold on. Where's Butch Welding?
I don't know. I haven't seen him. I don't know where he's at.
All right. I can't find. Oh, Henry Lee. There he is.
Hey, Harry. Harry.
All right.
Yeah, it's all right.
This was so hot. That was awesome.
Okay, never mind.
The battery's there to be dead.
You know what I mean?
Oh man, having a good time. They're gonna take a big picture. Everybody's getting together.
Okay.
Take a picture. My battery's dying, so I have to plug it in. Hold on one second. All right, there we go. Okay. 61, man. 61. Ah! Yep, you're online. Yep. A comedy of errors. All right. Oops, sorry about that, but the phone was down.
All right.
Oh, you're good. That's awesome.
That's a nice picture.
Face from
Nice.
smile.
Big smiles.
All Roman alumni.
I got a couple of checks in I gave you to them.
All Roman alumni.
Woohoo! All year. All year. Yeah. Back a little further.
You gotta get that shirt.
All Roman alumni.
This side, it's like herding cats.
Yeah. Yeah.
Herding cats.
Triple angle. Celebrate is the West. Young and the old, with colors wore the purple and gold.
I heard you guys singing too.
That was Barry.
You
You
never
don't want me
forget
singing.
that song.
You don't want me singing.
How you doing, sir? No problem. It's a pleasure. Got a couple of your classmates on there. Okay, got you. Great. I think, is it Rick? Rick.
Vic Dunphy?
No, down there. I can't see. I don't know. I know it is. Okay.
Frankie Dolan. That's Frankie Dolan, right?
Yeah.
I thought it was him. Still looks the same.
Everybody's, I mean, it's so easy.
That's all for you.
Yep.
Yep, I get you.
Yeah, what time? Wow.
What time is it?
It's 6:30. My 6:30.
I'm 7:37.
Yeah,
It's
right.
about 9 something there. Hey, do you come to Park City at all, Barry?
No, not really. Hey, look, I can get your email from,
Okay.
the
Tom?
list.
Yeah, okay.
I'll send you my contact information, really.
No problem. Be good.
Yeah, when you're out this way.
Yeah. Yeah.
look
Like I
this up.
said, she's out there most of the time. Last time I was there, I think was Labor Day.
Yeah,
Last Labor Day. And I want to get out there more and more,
yeah.
it has to happen. You know what I mean? It's going to
Yeah,
happen.
no, hey, seriously, Bob, I mean, you're always welcome.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Okay?
And if you give the contact information to your son, I could ski with him if he wanted to.
Okay,
I
yeah,
mean,
no,
I don't
I
know if
will.
I don't know if he
I
does
will.
Park City or Deer Valley.
Yeah,
There's
right.
so many mountains here,
Yeah.
But if
You're
he
in a
comes out, I
great
can.
place, man.
Huh? Well, if he comes out, we could get together or something, say
Yeah.
hello or something like that.
Yeah, you're in a great place, though. It's nice.
You're not. What got you to San Diego? The weather?
I can live with it.
Gets a little cold here sometimes.
Yeah, no,
It
here,
can get, but it's not like Philly. Philly's goes through you the cold.
yeah, I'm going to try to make it back to the communion breakfast.
When's that? November? Yeah.
He said October 24th.
Oh, okay. Eagles are playing the somebody, yeah, Nevada, Las Vegas. I heard him say, yeah. I never went to one, Barry, and I feel bad.
I haven't either. No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
I've been here all them years too, and I always got everything.
Yeah,
And
this
I
is the
know.
first reunion I've been to.
I'm sorry.
This is the first reunion I've come to.
Myself too. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. And I remember the 50th. I was in Philly at the time too.
Oh yeah, wow.
Yeah. So, and I know people from the 50th anniversary, 50th reunion, like Billy O'Brien. I don't know if you remember him.
Yeah, I remember Billy.
O'Brien. I used to go with and at Hallahan's 50th anniversary too. They close together, I guess.
Yeah, we always remember Hallahan.
My old girlfriend was from Hallahan. I remember her.
Same here.
How many years ago? She graduated 61.
Yeah,
But they look, look at us.
that's sad. It's closing down.
Yeah, it's been here for first Catholic girls' school in the country.
I think it was, yeah.
I didn't know that. And something about West Catholic too was old.
Yeah, we were the oldest free Catholic high school.
Free, yeah.
Yeah, right.
That I know, but I mean, I didn't know about Hallahan
No, it was.
until recently.
19th and Woods, so
Yeah. Well, I want the property's worth a lot of money.
that's why it's closing down.
And that's why Roman was going to close, I think. Somebody wanted to
know.
put in mine. I know.
Yeah, I was on the board when the bishop wanted to close it down.
Yeah, he
and
wasn't
we said
popular.
no.
He wasn't too popular. Yeah.
I know. Well, you know, Bishop Newman,
Yeah.
he joined it with
South Catholic.
Maria Goretti and closed
Oh,
it.
yeah. Yeah. So what's open now? Maria Goretti or?
Yeah, Maria Goretti. Bishop
Still
Newman
there.
had the prime property, so that was.
Okay.
that
And Maria, I
closed.
remember I used to live down that way. 10th
Yeah.
and Ward. And there used to be a cemetery there.
Yeah. Remember
Years
when we used to have to go to, what was it, Porter School?
16th and
Around
Porter.
Burner?
Baldwin School?
Yeah.
Baldwin School.
Yeah, when
I
Porter.
remember we used to get off the subway there, brought in Snyder, go to the little diner,
Yeah.
and then go up. And I remember somebody died there. There was a funeral there. I don't know if you remember that years ago in 1959.
Oh,
Mary
yeah?
Alonzo.
No kidding.
Remember him?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
He died, and it was like, I think Baldy Funeral Home, one of the funeral homes had him right there. And we
Wow.
passed right by it. I remember walking by it. It was like, I guess the fall of 59, because we went
Yeah.
back in 60 or something back in there. I guess they're over, Barry, or what?
Yeah, they're over, man.
All right,
I'll
listen.
send you the information, okay?
All right. Nice talking to you and seeing you again.
Same here, man.
Now I have to get my wife now to shut this off.
Yeah, you take care.
All right. Thanks, Barry.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
Much. All right.
All right, lead meeting.